And I think that's a real problem in the feminine hygiene industry. You don't need to smell a certain way or reduce that discharge. This is like completely normal, healthy. And you talked about chemistry, and I know there's like not a ton of data on this, but there's like pheromones, right? There's scents that are coming from you, which are actually attractive to a partner potentially. And in whatever physiologic, I don't know, there's not a lot of ton of data on this, but like there is that part of it. So there's a lot of marketing towards women that you're dirty, you should be smelling like peaches or whatever.
Really?
And there's a lot of marketing.
Maybe this is a generational thing, but I learned early on, I think by behavioral neuroscience courses, that vaginal lubrications were part of the arousal response for both. These were always framed in the context of heterosexual relationships, but both partners, let's just say both partners, because this could be a homosexual female relationship too, right? We want to make the conversation as broad as possible. And that the odor, let's just be frank here, the odor and the taste played a role in both arousal, but also the pair bonding response that would establish future arousal. And anyone that's ever been in a relationship that let's say had healthy sexual relations, I like to think his experience remembering somebody's smell or thinking about somebody's smell, and that itself can be very arousing.
Yes.
Partners even smelling different articles of each other's clothing and that being arousing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is the stuff of real physiology. We're not making this stuff up.
Right. But there is a lot of marketing towards women that they should use douching or other things to clean themselves, and it's damaging, right? It's actually, one, it can affect the vaginal microbiome, so their pH is changing, and that can affect, their risk for UTIs or bacterial vaginosis. And so they're buying these, spending their money on these things because they're being told that they're not clean, and they come to the doctor saying, "Oh, I think I have a STD," but it's like normal physiologic discharge. But if it's your general odor that you've always had, that's normal.